Today's Dishin' It is sponsored by Price Cutter. Local matters.
Welcome to Dishin' It.
Welcome to Dishin' It.
Dishin' It. On the menu today, the Middle Eastern Shak Shuka. It is a staple. Anytime I go to a restaurant and it's on the menu, I order it.
You order it.
Because I love it. There's the recipe right there.
Say, do you get 6 eggs in your Shak Shuka or just the one?
No, it comes with multiple eggs.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Is this a breakfast dish?
I eat it for breakfast.
Okay.
But you could eat it any time of the day.
Oh.
So, Miss Maddie, if you could chop a bell pepper, I need that first to go in with the onion.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put a little olive oil up in here.
Take out the seeds.
So we're gonna saute some veggies
This was
first.
pre-washed, so
Yeah, we pre-wash things. You just don't see that on camera because we don't have a faucet down here.
yes. Okay. Oh my goodness, this knife is sharp.
Oh, that's a pleasant surprise.
I know.
Pleasant surprise. I love Shak Shuka.
Oh my gosh, this is-
The
yeah.
very first time I ever met Maddie in LA, I had Shak Shuka while we visited.
Honestly, I was kind of like, my memory was blurry because I was so nervous meeting you, but I remember you ordering that and I was like, what in the world did he just say to me? I was like, I'll need
Like,
the
what is
avocado
that?
toast. He's like, I'll take Shak Shuka. I was like, who?
Say what
Who's
now?
coming out?
And who? And what now? I do have some parsley and some cilantro, which will go on later. I'm gonna cut that in a minute, but first I'm gonna get this. Oh, I didn't turn it on. Oh my goodness.
It's okay.
It's one of them days.
It
There
is
we
one
go.
of them days.
But it's so good. There used to be a restaurant in town, and he made the best authentic shakshuka I've ever had in my life. It was so delicious. And yeah, unfortunately, they closed down the restaurant and moved to Colorado. So hopefully he opened a restaurant in Colorado, I hope.
Probably.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. If you ever go back to Los Angeles, which I know you will, you're gonna have to try Geraldo's Brothers taco stand. Well, it's tortas. Tortas.
You try to keep me away.
Yeah, and they have really great tacos, but they're famous for their tortas.
I love it.
In North Hollywood.
I cannot wait to try that because I love trying local restaurants. When I go to any town,
Oh, you
I don't want to go to a
definitely-
chain. I want to go to a local restaurant.
Yeah. Okay. There's
Now the only exception to that, Maddie, was when I was in Marina Del Rey.
Marina Del Rey.
Marina Del Rey.
Off the 405.
Guess what?
What?
I ate at Cheesecake Factory.
I love that Cheesecake Factory though because it's right on the marina. You
Yes!
can watch people in the water play. You've got the nice outdoor patio.
I sat on the outdoor patio with the water in front of me. It was
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yes.
Beautiful.
I'm
So
glad
like,
we've
well,
been to the same place.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh.
It was very lovely. We met some friends on the patio. You know.
Yeah.
You know, we talk to anybody, so.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, hey, what's your story?
Hey, what? Tell me your story. Why are you
What's
here?
going on?
What brought you here?
What's he happening over?
What are you paying for rent?
Okay, now, quick question, Maddie, as you chop. It says 1 medium onion diced. Do you think this whole thing is a medium onion?
Yeah. I would definitely say a medium for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and add the onion, and then whenever we're ready, we'll add the
Yeah, because I
bell
think
pepper.
onion, you want it to get a little glossy looking or
Yes.
like caramelized, I believe. People at home are like, she does not know how to chop, and they would be correct.
You know what? No judgment, because we're eating it, and it looks amazing.
You're making Shak Shuka.
Amazing. Okay, let me flip this. Okay, onions are flying.
I think I've said this before, but I always grit my teeth when I'm chopping. I'm like,
Why is that?
I don't know, because it's a very vigorous act.
It is, and you're just like,
Should I go now?
Yes, please.
All
Thank you.
right.
Oh, a fun tip from a viewer. Scrape from the top side of the knife so it doesn't dull the blade.
Oh,
Look at that. That's a viewer. The
there
viewers
we
taught
go.
us that.
That is very smart, because
No, I didn't know that.
At home, I'm always.
The viewers, the first time we ever did it, the viewers like, hey, scrape from the upside and then it doesn't dull the blade.
Doesn't dull the blade.
No, and I'm only saying that because I learned it from you guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
We love learning.
We do. Life is about learning, Maddie.
Life is about trials, tribulations, and
You
learning.
know what? Oh my gosh. I saw the
Sharing
most-
is caring, and caring is daring.
And how dare you? That's my new saying. I love that one.
I like it.
That is really good. Sharing is caring and caring is daring.
And how dare you?
I am not
I like
kidding.
that.
I'm gonna keep
I like
one.
that a lot.
That is, Ray, come on, you like that, right?
As you can see, the thought process finally hit me when I dropped.
Yes. No, I found the most inspirational TikTok with a former...
With Jeremy Rabe.
No, I'm not inspirational. It was a former Miss USA.
Okay.
And she got discovered like at a grocery store by this woman asking her all these questions. And she goes, you know what, I think you could be Miss USA. And she was in the Army at the time. She was 19 in the Army. She went to Miss USA once, lost, twice, lost, third time, lost, fourth time, lost, fifth time, lost, sixth time,
Oh, wow.
lost. And the person who discovered her after the 6th time, passed away from cancer.
Oh.
On the 7th time, guess who won?
She won.
She won, and she dedicated it to her because the mission was, don't ever give up.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going to happen that next time you try something. And it inspired me because I was like, and she goes, you're going to hear way more no's in your life than you hear yeses.
Yep, that is so true.
Isn't that so true?
Yeah, it is. And as they say in show business, an overnight success is 10 years in the making.
At least.
At least.
And that just inspired me yesterday because I was like, you know what, that's so true. You're going to hear no's.
Yes.
You're going to get down.
And you're going to think, okay, this is not for me, but you know what? Keep going if you're really, really passionate about it, and it will take you far.
And guys, it is hard to stay motivated. We get that.
Yeah.
It is very hard to keep going. But if you persevere and you keep going, you might end up with a better dream that you didn't even know you had.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could.
Absolutely.
Another thing I love to hear is like when people say, don't be embarrassed or ashamed when your dreams change.
Yeah.
Because something I wanted at 20, maybe I don't want at 30.
Yep.
Maybe you don't want at 40, and maybe you don't want at 50. Everything changes.
You know, honestly, I'm so happy you said that because, you know, you set out as a kid, I want to be XYZ. I wanted to be a doctor. And I was like, nope, not smart enough. I'm better in front of people. Yeah. So change that. And then I said, I want to be an actress. And then I said, nah, not really my thing. Then I said, I want to be on TV. So, you know,
there you go.
Changes in attitude, changes in latitude, as the great Jimmy Buffett says.
Oh, Jimmy Buffett. Okay, so when you're done with the garlic, you can add that. I'm going to start adding some of the spices now.
All right, I'm going to...
Okay, I need a teaspoon of cumin. 1 teaspoon.
I wish I could, like
oh gosh, I hope you have
professional
cumin.
chefs do. Is a 4th teaspoon?
Jake, we may need to add cumin to the list because we will be out after this. I'm talking to Jake like he's making our grocery list or something.
Yeah.
Jake, can we add that to our station grocery list? Okay, there we go. I'm throwing that away now because we're done.
All right, garlic is in. You know what I love? A garlic aioli.
Ooh.
Can we make something with aioli?
That sounds amazing. A 4th.
Okay, garlic is chopped, peppers are in,
pepper.
onions are cooking. What is next? You're doing all the spices.
Can you stir that?
Yep, I will stir.
Just to here.
Okay.
Stir what I'm adding. I just added the teaspoon of cumin.
Onions are looking nice and translucent.
I'm adding a 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder.
All right.
And then I'm gonna add.
Oh, goodness gracious,
Wow.
that smells beautiful.
Wait, is that all the spices? Paprika?
And then
oh,
salt.
paprika. I forgot paprika.
Okay.
2
Perfect.
teaspoons.
Don't go
Okay.
anywhere. More dishing it right after this.
I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of paprika while on the break.